RightToLive, From Fear to Freedom. At midnight, Sita woke up, and her little brother Karan began to cry. Their drunken father, Ghanshyam, was shouting, scolding, and beating their mother, Savitri. Such painful scenes were common in their home. Sita tried to calm her brother, hugging him tightly and whispering, "Don't worry, nothing will happen." But deep inside, she was trembling with fear. She had spent her entire childhood living in fear of her father, who not only hurt her mother, but often beat Sita too whenever he was drunk. Her life was full of cries, fear, and silence. Days passed, and one day, Savitri could no longer bear the torture and passed away. Little Sita was left alone with her younger brother, Karan. She cried endlessly, but then wiped her tears and stood up for him. Sita was only 13, and Karan just 5, when their mother left them. Sita left her studies and started working. She cooked food, got her brother ready for school, helped him with his homework, and worked hard day and night to raise him. Years passed, and her hard work bore fruit. Karan grew up to be a smart young man and got a job in an MNC. He wanted to take Sita with him and give her a peaceful life. But he refused to take their father, Ghanshyam. He said, "Because of him, our mother lost her life, and your whole life was destroyed. I can't let that man enter our new home." Their father, Ghanshyam, had become old, weak, and sick. His body was ruined by years of drinking. Now, the same man who had destroyed their family stood before Sita, crying and begging her not to leave him alone. Sita stood silently. Tears filled her eyes as memories of her painful childhood flashed before her. She remembered her mother Savitri's screams, her own fear, and the countless nights when she and Karan hid in a corner, trembling while their father shouted and beat them. Her heart was torn between pity and pain. Before her stood a helpless man, but behind her was a lifetime of scars he had given. Then Karan gently held her hand and said, "Didi, you have suffered enough. You also have the right to live." Those words struck her heart deeply. For years, she had lived for others, for her mother, for her brother, even for her father, who never cared. But for the first time, someone reminded her, she too had a life. She too had a right to live. Sita looked up, her eyes shining through tears. She whispered softly, "Yes, we too have the right to live.